Jadinya, apa yang kita minta tolong lakukan ni sebenarnya?
Tahu kali ada sihir involved. Ingat ku masih kali tu apa yang bekas bini ku buat kat arahku.
Kalau aku setuju menolong kita mesti tahu satu perkara saja. Perubatan cuma nenek bukanlah kemahiranku. Tapi ada satu imam pulang, namanya Imam Kash.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Marhain. I'm the director and writer of Al-Imam. While writing for Al-Imam ni, I was thinking of actually to lower the scope of the movie daripada masa Intikam 2. Tapi this time, despite the lower scope, tapi I try to deliver a cohesive story dalam just a short duration of movie punya runtime tu. It's a very packed story lah. Why I combine horror ke dalam Intikamverse as a whole, which started as a action-oriented universe kan, and then kenapa I masukkan horror ke dalam mana ni. Mainly first, pasal horror is one of the most lucrative genre di luar sana, especially di Brunei I think. Banyak orang fikir Intikam itu cerita horror, sedangkan bukan. Jadinya okay, since kamu keep on saying that, let's make a horror movie. Lepas itu another thing is, one of my friend pernah tanya macam why I combine, kenapa, how can we combine a horror movie dalam Intikamverse. I said to him, look at how Thor first muncul arah Marvel. Masa tu yang wujud Iron Man, tiba-tiba Thor muncul. And then Thor muncul, he's a different species kan, different kind of story. And then dorang combine. At that time, that's something yang novel kan dalam dunia Marvel. So basically, we are doing something yang novel je di sini. Combining horror, yang movie yang berbenah horror ke dalam Intikamverse, which started as a action movie.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. Saya Nur Hafiz, co-producer and assistant director dalam Al-Imam. Pertama sekali diberi peluang lagi dalam assistant director dalam projek Al-Imam ini, diberi kepercayaan oleh Marhain. Cabarannya memang banyaklah selama syuting 10 hari untuk membuat Al-Imam ini. Paling mencabar Arab semua hari itu di Labi lah.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Arifuddin Zainal and I am the DOP of Al-Imam. At the time, I was trying to change up my filming. So I wanted to try other things like horror or action. So ngam si Akmal ada tu, we met and he had script for horror and I got interested.
My name is Rabiatul Muzhira. I'm head of art department. Before ni yang in charge SFX satu kan Adi Amni. Yang saya dapat lihat kalau Zidan yang more to action, kalau ani horror kan, saya lebih memerlukan yang macam wax compared to Zidan. Zidan more to blood, banyak menggunakan blood lah, fake blood.
My name is Mizan. I am the visual effects supervisor for this film. So for Al-Imam, we did like more or less around 10 different VFX shots. My role is to supervise how we can make the shot be more compatible with our visual effects during post-production.
My inspiration untuk filem Al-Imam ni ada banyak. I was inspired by movies like Evil Dead, which they made a movie like in a portal kind of story. Dorang confined into a small location for the duration of the movie. And then some other inspiration juga for Al-Imam ni, of course daripada filem dari luar negara macam Munafik, and also back in 2022 Kodrat.
I play a lot of video games that are horror survival lah, games like Resident Evil. So I kind of know how it feels to actually be the person to be surviving through all that lah.
Luckily, bila Kodrat was released, it inspired me to, okay, let's go make Al-Imam, because this is how I want to make Al-Imam, where I can mix the action and the horror dalam movie itu. I actually prefer making action movies sebenarnya. Tapi bila I watch Kodrat, dorang able to combine action and also horror tu, that's where I see, okay, this is how I want to do my horror. I don't want to just do a typical horror like jump scare sana, jump scare sini, just a typical story. I want to combine the action element tu lah.
So I wanted to show more realism lah in this film, and how si Akmal writes dia punya characters into survival instead of typical horror movie.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone,
My name is Hazim Mishamuddin.
my name is Carol Ikwan.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatimah Sila.
Hi, I'm Ifi.
And I am playing as Watak Imam Kash Al-Amin.
And I am playing as Imam Khalif.
Saya Adi Amni melakonkan watak Alwi Jeffrey.
And I'm playing as N Asri.
And I'm playing role as Naamah.
Saya Masita Tamil memegang watak sebagai Maisarah
In the movie of
Al-Imam.
At first I saw the post from the IG that Marhain Entertainment are offering role in Intikam 2, and I said why not to myself untuk ambil this opportunity lah. Since this is my hobby, so aku ambil chance tu lah. And the first time was like the Pusat Belia was having that audition. I was partaking all 3 roles that was being provided, and it was nice. Got a lot of good feedbacks from the crews. And then I got into Intikam 2 as the background character. Sooner, I got into the main role of Al-Imam, playing as Imam Kash Al-Amin. Imam Kash Al-Amin ini, ia penuh dengan emosi. Bagi saya, cabarannya pada masa mendalami karakter ni is ia punya understanding of life di dalam cerita ni lah. To understand that character much more deeper, bukan payah, tapi a lot to do lah, to make an effort supaya benar-benar mendalami apa ia punya karakter ni.
So Imam Khalif was actually seen in a movie previously named as Intikam 2, if you guys have seen it. So if you guys haven't seen, go check it out. But it's in that movie, I was started off with giving ceramah to like this group of people, especially having the topic of how to solve problems within your life that is like, you know, quite hard to solve. I don't know what I'm talking about. As you might have seen me in the previous movie, playing as Imam there and magi ceramah and all of that, and then macam cakap with this main actor, I was actually texted by the producer itself by having to lakonkan lagi because we want to keep that same image going on to this film as well. The character of Imam Khalif is actually quite hard to lakonkan because of the personality of that personnel. Kalau Imam Khalif is like optimistic, dia having like a lot of emotions, dia pious, a whole lot of emotions that is not within me like as a person. Imam Khalif is optimistic and the real me is like a bit pessimistic, I would say. You guys might see that character as like brave and all of that, but actually I'm a scaredy cat. So I would say the personality and the emotion revolving around this character is quite in contrast of my own personality as a person in this world lah. Because when Imam Khalif decides to have like macam kalau ada problem datang arah his life, the way he handles things is really really different from me, because I would just be like, okay, it will solve by itself.
Sebelum ni dalam Marhain Entertainment, saya sebagai seorang kira image creator lah, tukang makeup, tukang menguruskan wardrobe. Tapi untuk filem Al-Imam ni saya indah memegang lagi tugasan tersebut. Malah saya diambil sebagai pelakon untuk melakonkan watak Alwi dalam filem Al-Imam. Jadinya pertukaran itu indah berapa ketara sebab dalam filem Al-Imam kira kami semua walaupun kru kah pelakon kah semua membuat tugasan masing-masing itu secara teamwork. Kadang-kadang ada menolong bab sini, ada menolong bab sana. Jadinya persiapan untuk melakonkan watak Alwi ni sudah semestinya banyaklah yang saya perlu buat research. Habis itu perlu juga menghafal bahasa Arab dan juga perlu mencari rujukan. Research dan rujukan yang saya buat melihat cerita-cerita Islamik yang bergenre horror. Contoh Si Chain, Kodrat. Kodrat saya refer ia punya itulah kira pacingnya punya action. Kan dalam filem ni bukan saja ia horror tapi action juga. Itulah amat mencabar bagi saya. Ia perlu ada emosi 100%. Kalau dapat bukan lagi 100%, malah lebih daripada 100% lah. Habis itu bukan saja action, bukan saja actingnya, tapi bertutur dalam bahasa Arab. Jadinya mesti melancarkanlah. Banyak saya tanya arah kawan-kawan saya yang lepasan dari sekolah Arab untuk merujuk semula.
Karakter N. Asriya ni memang awal sudah muncul di filem Intikam 2, yang mana di sana my karakter a bit serious, lepas tu bossy I think. Macam mana boleh karakter N. Asriya ni muncul di filem Al-Imam? It because masa Intikam 2 tu N sudah kena expose pasal ia terlibat dengan penyelewengan, cerita-cerita yang salah, yang dah benar. So at the end of the Intikam tu, N kena buang kerja and end up ia bekerjasama dengan one of this company ni tapi sebagai orang bawahan. Perubahan my karakter daripada Intikam 2 and Al-Imam ni banyaklah bagiku. Pasalnya masa Intikam 2 tu kan aku berlakon tu sehari saja for 2 scene. Al-Imam ni dia pulang batah juga, sekejap pulang saja. 3 hari untuk scene yang banyak berhabis. Dialognya banyak, teriaknya banyak. I have to teriak, subuh-subuh pun aku berteriak. Pernah aku buat time seumur hidupku, tiba-tiba time 3 subuh tu berteriak-teriak. Diorang ni semua kejutan ni.
Watak nama so far for me it's okay, it's fine, everything went well. Ada satu siap secret. So Naama ya second wife to Cikgu Jeffrey. Wataknya ia seorang isteri yang soleha, ia baik kepada suami, ia saling memahami, ia sayangkan dia punya bini pertama ni, bini Cikgu Jeffrey yang pertama. It's not challenging lah ia punya watak. It's because si Naamah ni pendiam tapi myself a bit loud sikit. I can bring the character in and I also try my best to be, I'm not saying that I'm not soleha but you know, sopan. And I'm not saying I'm not sopan.
Saya memegang watak sebagai ibu kepada Alwi yang mengalami gangguan. Apa gangguannya? Saksikan. Perasaannya memanglah macam horror, dapat ku buatkan tu. Selalulah memang kalau kena bagi watak yang lain yang anda pernah, memang macam aku dapat buatkah? Jadi refer lah kepada movie-movie, cerita-cerita lain. Dia pulang sama tapi at least dapat membawa watak itulah.
Of course membuat call sheet untuk berlakon atau ia punya syuting disebabkan time managing yang diperlukan itu suntuk, sangat-sangat suntuk. Kadang-kadang lebih daripada apa yang diatur. Yang paling barat lah iaitu syuting di Labiatuk, di mana satu ia tempat syuting itu jauh and then masa untuk berlakon dalam 3 hari 2 malam. So tempat yang berbeza dan ia jauh. So mesti persiapan itu mesti detail berhabis supaya tidak ada lagi bertinggalan, barang tidak ada ketinggalan, scene dia boleh ada bertinggalan ke tidak, payah lagi kan reshoot pasal ia jauh. And then mesti semua kru and talent dipaksa untuk datanglah ke sana. Shooting di Labiatuk ia ambil waktu malam saja. Start daripada maghrib sampai subuh. And then pagi rehat, lepas tu sambung balik malam ke pagi subuh. Macam itulah. So jadinya memang semua kru and talent tidur pun dia tantuk, rehat pun dia tantuk, makan pun dia tantuk. Payah kami mencari untuk kalau kan makan, payah mencari tempat tidur sama kan berehat paksa tempat lain lah sebabkan sana tempat syuting lain, tempat tinggal lain.
I think the most challenging part is the action and the horror part. That's very new to me. I've done action a bit, like 2 scenes. Now I'm doing it for a whole film. And then there's the horror part where there's blood involved. And the makeup team punya itulah, effort itulah. I used to just film and that's it. Now there's like the makeup team punya heavy part lah. It became more important towards the makeup team to make it right. So I don't waste all the effort they made. Now have more respect for the makeup team punya hard work.
Ada this one part lah yang ada memerlukan area muka and then ia memerlukan banyak darah. Pasal darah tu ia macam water based kan. So macam boleh terlakap lah ia punya SFX tu. And then time shooting tu non-stop. When I make upkan orang yang pelakon ni siap and then another pelakon lagi terus sampai kena suruh adalah bos satu macam Arti laju. So kami pun sama my assistant Saiful Azman pun macam bergagas lah tema tu. Pasal makeup tu mesti lawa jua. Pasal bukan kan saja kan makeup itu. So itulah.
There was one time yang we don't have the contact lens for the white eyes. We have to like form a solution to our problem through post-production lah. So jadinya we have to edit the white eyes manually and make sure that everything looks convincing. I mean, it's not really an easy job because you need to make sure the white eyes are very convincing lah. Jangan nampak macam fake. So this requires a lot of critical thinking and also a lot of like problem solving skills. And also the hardest compositing shot that I did was the fire effect because I was still like quite inexperienced. As you may know, compositing fire to make it more realistic and convincing is very hard because you need to make sure the lighting is very precise, very convincing. So this requires like a combination of practical effects as well as visual effects.
It's an interesting challenge. First time na je to shoot scenes itu 3 days dalam sekaligus lah. Indah berhenti-berhenti tu macam, oh, this is the first time that I'm doing stuff like this. It's quite interesting and it's fun lah at the time itu. Balik subuh, terus tu bangun pagi apa, it's nice. Having a partner di dalam this story, it's not really that ganjil, tapi for me ada naiknya ada turunnya juga. Awal-awal tu memanglah chemistry tu nada seberapa. Then as time goes by, we try to compromise lah together dan macam discuss with together. Kali ni macam inside the story itu, as it progresses on, our progress in between the characters itu gets more to mold within the story lah. So it gets better from time to time.
There is like dia punya payah and ada je carinya lah. Tapi kalau yang payah tu is when during in Labi, that house is not like macam, I don't know if it's like being lived by someone over the past few years and like there's like banyak lalat berhabis. I don't know macam bagi aku baru-gari lah pasal like lalat here, lalat there, and then lalat in my mouth and everywhere. It's like over 1 million of lalat, I'm telling you. So it's really quite hard to like macam berlakon in that sense because before this like okay, tenang dalam masjid ataupun macam dalam like any building yang ada lalat berhabis. But yeah, that is the hard part lah.
Ada juga scene yang saya lakonkan ni pada jam 2 ke 3 subuh macam itu. Jadinya energi yang digunakan dari awal pagi sampai ke subuh. Jadinya itu agak mencabar dan juga draining me out lah, kira physically and mentally juga. Sebab kami membobot masa juga, kira takut itu, takut ini. Semualah serba-serbinya orang beruri. Mau siap on time juga, tapi dalam keadaan yang perfect. Saya ingat lagi masih masa habis sudah 3 hari syuting itu, balik ke rumah memang masa tidur itu pun mengampai, selera pun ada, just kan berehat. Itulah, it affects me, draining me out lah filem ni.
Scene yang time Abang Hairi menarik kaki tu lah. Ia tarik, lepas tu I have to tandang. Dia pernah menendang orang. Dia pernah I have to tandang benar-benar. Dia pelang benar. Yang penting menandang lah. Pasal mau nampak ia punya scene tu real lagi.
Yang most challenging part is kalau kami shooting masa malam, it's quite berijap sikit because the place were like sering-sering hutan. Ini penakut. Semua went well lah, alhamdulillah.
This time it's my third movie lah. I humbly said it's my third movie. Despite I already make 3 movie di Brunei ni, tapi people still indah juga berapa tahu. Oh, 3 movie sudah kau buat gitu. It's okay. Ni orang Akira Kurosawa dan juga orang tahu even sampai ni kan. Some people still tidak tahu. Sedangkan ia ada beratus movie sudah dia buat. So why should I be recognized even I already produced 3 movies kan? Which means I need to do more movies lah artinya. What improved so far is actually the experience lah. The experience in making more and more movies itu, we learn a lot within our team and also within our collaboration with other people. For example, this time Al-Imam, we collab with Arifuddin Zainal from Air Capture Production. Jadinya from there, kami dapat melihat macam mana kami dapat improvekan from this aspect. For example, dari camera work. And then we also, this time, we hire a new team of lighting department. like Shakir and also Azim dari Filterworks. Dorang ni team yang kami outsource. Bila di-combine with my team, we learn a lot, and dari sana insyaAllah the audience can see how different people can make a movie become one, walaupun masing-masing tu ada style yang berlainan, tapi bila di-combine and we share the same vision and faham apa yang akan kami deliver through Al-Imam tu, insyaAllah Al-Imam will be something else lah in Brunei film industry.
I was more surprised at how each department are very strict lah. Not too strict, but having fun lah. And I was more surprised with the makeup artist lah. I never seen making cuts ke apakah, or bleeding out apa tu ini. I appreciated that more lah.
Time kami shooting di ER clinic, kami sudah practice ia punya flow lah. Sekali sudah dalam set, macam lain terjadinya. Jadi ada something happen, darah tu terperancit ke dinding sama berjurit. Sekali yang calinya termasuk kami semua, including semualah cast and then crew, even bos kami sendiri pun ikut menolong cleaning the place lah. Itu yang bagi saya paling kenangan. Pasal macam itulah. Jadinya kami ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada ER Clinic kerana sponsor kami untuk syuting di tempat sana.
This is like my first exposure to the film industry in Brunei in general. So my first time working with Marhain Entertainment was quite enlightening, I guess. I learned a lot of new stuff, including lighting, which is not something I was really specialized in, because I'm more like a very generalist VFX guy.
Ada this scene, Alwi was like eating like macam this thing, like macam bergali berhabis macam yang ada kolom yang berair. Kalau macam ada restoran, you'll be like macam, oh nyaman je, silky and all of that. If you are in that scene itself, belalat dia, ada macam berburung dia, kali like mixed up with that silky food, and then Alwi eating with bare hands, and I'm like, I was about to puke actually. Kali macam aku muntah, and then there the producer was like laughing his ass off, man. Kali aku macam muntah, and I have to deal with it, And Alwi actually handshake with me despite like aku kan muntah sudah, kali dia pegang tangan aku, and slimy, oh my god. But yeah, that's the funny part for me lah.
Kita ni as human can feel the vibe bah. We can feel the vibe of a certain place atau sekiranya kalau tempat itu macam ia ada aura-auranya tu, you can feel it. Ya tempat kami berlakon ni di Labian ni, the aura is not kira bridge up lah. Once you enter the house, bridge up. Berhabis bridge up. Tapi walaupun ramai orang tu di dalam rumah tu, you can feel like you are alone. Cuma tu. Macam nak boleh dibiarkan lah. Nak boleh dibiarkan berseorangan, mesti berdangan. Habis tu kalau ke mana-mana saja mesti berdangan. Ada sajalah. Kalau sekiranya indah berlakon, just duduk di sana for fun saja, I think it will be more challenging and more menakutkan. Tapi disebabkan semua sibuk berlakon, semua sibuk menjalankan tugas masing-masing. So, ketakutan itu kurang. Just fokus untuk menyiapkan this film, untuk siaplah segala tugas sana tu. Tapi kalau level ketakutan memang 99/100. Very creepy. Saya sendiri juga, kru, Eddie, Nur Hafiz dan juga Yasrin Yahya, kami kan tengah malam tu. Kira berdanganlah ke jamban sebab our protocol is kalau ke jamban ke mana-mana mesti berdangan. Masa kami berjalan tu, masa tu orang ada tu di tingkat 1 di bawah, seorang pun ada, just kami 3 saja. The others arah rumah kosong sebelah. Jadi masakan ke tanda 1 kami beda-edar lah. Once kami sejak on the way ke jamban itu, jambannya belakang sekali galap berhabis, ada lampung. You can hear ada bunyi-bunyi di dinding macam cakaran lah. Kira ragat jenis kalau akan diceritakan nanti ada bunyi cakaran lah kononnya di dinding atau apa itu ini. Habis tu bersignal lah saya sama Eddie Nur Hafiz bersignal jangan ditagur maksudnya. Sudah tu Yasrin Yahya ni ia punya turn membuang air kecil tu ke siring. Beluser warna hitam basar arah kaki kami. Lompatanlah kami berlari sampai ada yang netangkat seluar lah selipar bertinggalan apa itu ini. It's just chaotic saja masa tu. Bukan hantu tapi tikus. Atau the tikus is basar berhabis.
Walaupun banyak mencabar my scene itu, mostlynya aku having fun lah sepanjang perfilman Al-Imam itu. Banyak ketawa, banyak bebon, macam aku dah stress lah walaupun overwork, and then have to hafalkan dialog untuk mengelakkan daripada kena cut-cut itu. I need to hafalkan the whole dialog itu lah.
We all work in a team. Everyone was having fun because everyone macam best friend. It's my best friend. Semua my best friends sini. I love everyone.
Pengalaman saya bekerja dengan tim Marhain, durang muda-muda jadi rasa-rasa diri pun muda, catuk. Baguslah mereka, durang-durang ni muda belia, so dorang hormat dengan yang tapi perasaan muda lah, catuk. Tapi alhamdulillah layanannya bagus, cukup makan apa.
Harapan kami tim Al-Imam untuk filem Al-Imam ni
Kepada orang-orang Brunei,
benar-benar ni orang menarik perhatian seluruh Brunei. Walaupun ada 2 sinema saja, jadinya saya harap beramai-ramai tah melihat filem Al-Imam ni. Bawa family kamu. Kalau suka filem horror, datang tah.
aku tahu orang Brunei suka cerita hantu.
Since orang Brunei banyak minat cerita horror kan, indahkah?
Yeah.
Jarang Brunei mengeluarkan filem horror style Al-Imam ni.
It's more of a horror survival than it is horror film.
I am hoping that this film will be more revolutionary in our film industry.
Yang penting orang Brunei support lah local film, especially Al-Imam ni.
So that we can inspire more fellow filmmakers to do their best and help improve our film industry.
Dan insyaAllah once ia release di wayang, dapat pecah panggung lah.
Jadinya datang tah melihat Al-Imam. InsyaAllah kamu indahkan kecewa.
So nantikan Al-Imam di wayang.
So I hope orang sukalah cerita ni.
Hai, saya Hazim Hishamuddin memainkan watak Imam Kash Al-Amin.
I'm Karol Ikhwan playing as Imam Khalif.
Saya Adi Ami.
I'm Fatim Wasilah as Ain.
I'm Afi as Nama.
Saya Masita Tamil memegang watak sebagai Maisarah.
Jangan lupa saksikan cerita Al-Imam
Yang akan ditayangkan di Amanhills dan juga One Cineplex.
This movie will be premiering on 1st May 2024.
Jangan lupa lihat
Siapa nak melihat dia kena gantu nanti.
So back kamu dia. Boss, annual leave please.
Bye-bye.
Imanku lebih kuat daripada kesedihanku, dia nanti Allah. Kau jangan mampu menyesatkan aku.
Jangan keluar dari panggung sampai habis ke hujung post creditnya, because we have surprise for you all on what and how Al-Imam ni will combine with Intikam punya story. Jadinya dari post credit yang kami sudah buat akan mengejutkan kamu semua dan akan menunjukkan apa lagi upcoming project Intikamverse selepas Al-Imam ni. Apa project itu? It will be a bigger project lah, insyaAllah, dalam Intikamverse. And hopefully I can pull some more creative people to join untuk another upcoming project lagi, insyaAllah.
Kemungkinan Imam Kash Al-Amin ini will be berjumpa dengan salah satu main role di dalam Intikam, which is Wira, mungkin. And might be berjumpa dengan other characters in this Intikamverse. So stay tuned.